lines this down the line in right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2. Second baseman Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, shortstop
Francisco Lindor gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Bourne's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third. J.J. Hardy look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. And look out, as that one sails behind him. Bounced weakly near the plate. Perez gonna have to hurry, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam
Stepping
Jones.
in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Number 25 stands in. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
And he is in there. 2 runs on no hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. 2 out, nobody on. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mike Napoli comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Miley's ready, 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shot toward right center, and again he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
The right fielder,
Ronnie Chisenhall stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's Rajai Davis now. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. And a relay home. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. But one's all they get as the run scores. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on. You can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not.
Number 19.
Chris Davis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Jonathan Schoop will dig in. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
That one's going to hurt. No doubt about it. I can tell you one thing, though. He won't give that pitcher any satisfaction by rubbing it.
Trying to hold the lead. Michael Bourne stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And he hits another guy. 4 in a row. It's weak. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game. And this one gets away. That could be a run. It is. Runners are at 2nd and 3rd with 1 down. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Too high, and it's 3-0. Gotta say, it's amazing to me. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Adam Jones will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. No, sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Manny Machado ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd. That makes it 7-4. Taken high and deep to right. Chisenhall looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Now batting.
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Chris Davis will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Again to first. A 1-0 delivery. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You can tell he's just getting frustrated out there now. Pitches aren't going where he wants them to.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Michael Bourne will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Coco will tuck this one away for the third out of the inning. Coco Crisp will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Miley has his target coming at him with the 0-1. Hit hard towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher
Roberto Perez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's Carlos Santana now. Shot to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Jason Kipnis will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Out in front of it, strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Davis will put this one away, and the inning is over. J.J. Hardy is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hard to believe that this man is out there for a 7th inning of work, given what he's been through so far.
Just a glutton for punishment, apparently. I saw enough 3 innings ago, but apparently he's back for more.
Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
And that right there, that's why these guys only have 1 hit. He's had him chasing at shadows this entire ball game.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adam Jones waits on deck. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and reined in 1 away. Adam Jones will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, well, we know he's not the only one. Guys have been getting drilled all game long, and those are no accidents either.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis on the run. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crisp on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Kluber gets the sign. Looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Brad Brach will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and oh no, it's off his glove. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Mike Napoli.
Mike Napoli will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
And don't be fooled here. This is only a single, but it's certainly not from lack of hustle. This ball one-hops the wall out there, and it gets fired back in too quickly to even think about going for 2. If you think about it, he really hits this ball too well. If he didn't barrel it up so well, he may have hit it out of the ballpark.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and he makes the right decision holding him at third there. A lot of people might say, why not send him? Well, it's because you don't need 1 run. You need lots of runs. No sense taking any chances at this point.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in, looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them.
You got it, Matt. This is a situation where he just needs to keep that line moving. Get on, get a couple in, and hope the next guys can come through big.
Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. And they won't push things here, as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or 2, they could really make this interesting.
Rajai Davis gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Coco Crisp steps up now with the bases loaded and his guys down by 4. That makes him, of course, the potential tying run, so we'll see if he swings for it here. Into right center field. He comes up with a big one here. This is down for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate.
I should have known better than to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With all the runs that both these teams have put up, I'm going to stay away from making any more predictions.
Brian Dunzing will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Carlos Santana comes forward with a great chance to turn this game on its head. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. High and deep to right center field. Jones ranging back. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
Well, normally we talk about the save coming in the 9th inning, but that could be the save right there. Look at the effort he makes to bring this back. I mean, that's as good as it gets.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. Davis scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
I don't care if you think you made a good pitch or you missed your location. If you're a pitcher in this situation, you are so upset with yourself for giving up that kind of hit, giving up 2 runs.
He delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores.
Can you believe the back and forth in this ball game? I mean, every time you think one of these teams is dead, the other one jumps right back up and ties this thing up. I don't know who's going to wind up winning this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they open up a 4-run lead.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't going to have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives them the lead here in the late going.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8,
Lonnie Chisenhall steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. all just a horrible job on the mound that half inning as they allow 10 men to come across and score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Cleveland's out in front, 15-11. Manny Machado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. What do you guys think the plan is here to start the 8th inning?
Well, I'd bet they'll let him go until he gives up a base runner, and then after that, I think you've got to make a move.
Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Mark Trumbo will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His second of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
I don't quite know what the reasons are here behind this. Obviously, you give a lot of credit to the guys swinging the bats, but rare is the ball game where you can put a whooping on a guy like this. I mean, you might see this once a season.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
No outs, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Chris Davis digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Chisenhall ranging back. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're able to inch a bit closer on the sac fly as this is now just a 1-run deficit.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you play the game.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and Now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Michael Bourne. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here. 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. J.J. Hardy will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 2-1.
Now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Well, seemingly nothing has gone his way out there the entire inning. And his troubles are going to deepen here as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Drew Stubbs will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 18.
Adam Jones steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Backhanded. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Number 25 will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they do get 3. Tommy Hunter is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Flaherty will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Paul Janisch is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Ryan Flaherty. Now at shortstop, number 15.
Now in the box, Rajay Davis. He singled his last time up.
Leading off with a Tribe, center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Squared that one up just a little late. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 0-2, here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here's the left fielder, Coco Crisp. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out. Roberto Perez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
And that's a big 90 feet in a one-run game. He took a little bit of a chance, but that great speed makes it pay off.
One out and a runner on second base. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Carlos Santana stands in, and if you remember, he had a home run taken away earlier in the game after an outstanding effort in the outfield. And the runner's coming home. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field as they open up a 4-run lead. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that is off the wall. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, third baseman
Jose Ramirez steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Manny Machado. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Lifted in the air to center field. Davis is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch. Mark Trumbo is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man in. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's not going to comfort him any, but it's fair to say he's not the first guy to strike out 3 times against that guy out there on the hill. He's just the latest in a long line of guys that have worn the hat against that man.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one.
Another look here at this pitch count. At some point, he's got to look into that dugout and say, can a guy get a little help?
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I, for one, thought this game would never end. I mean, I've seen basketball games that were lower scoring than this. But you know what? Give these guys credit. They were able to finally get the job done.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score.